As someone who does not own any of these Luffy grails, or will probably ever own any of these Luffy grails, I don't think I'll ever own any of them. I'm going to rank these Luffy cards on just how they look from worst to best, all right? Just artwork, vibes, aesthetic, that's it. I'm unbiased. I don't own any of these, all right? If you ask anyone else and they own one of these, I promise you they're going to say the ones they own. I, who own none of these, let me tell you straight up, which ones just look amazing, all right? Look cool. So starting from 7th, the worst one. This might be a hot take already. It's between the Gold Leader Luffy or the EBO2 Luffy. I think I'm going to give the worst one to the EBO2 Luffy. And again, this is not like, I'm not saying it's the worst one, just compared to these grails. The EBO2 Luffy compared to these other grails just does not look as good because you just see the back of Luffy's head. It's a 25% manga card. You get like 3 panels. And I just think the OP11 alt art looks way better. The manga event of this card just looks way better. And let me know what you guys think. Do you think the manga looks better or the alt art event? Because I like the white background, the red glow in the alt art event. So overall, because there's a manga event that looks just as good, if not better, I gotta put this one in 7th. Sorry guys, again, don't hate me. I'm like when I go through these videos, you gotta like talk to me like I'm that controversial friend, you know. Like I may not agree with you, but I may change your thinking or give you a different perspective. But again, we're all friends here. So 7th for that one. For 6th place, I got to give it to the Gold Leader, all right? This might be a hot take, but I am traumatized from this card. I have like 50 of these from opening so much OP05. This is literally the OP05 common leader, just a glorified Gold Leader extended art version of it. So yeah, it might be a hot take, but as a collector who, like, I'm not taking pop into account, I'm not taking price into account. This is straight up, if all these cards were $1, which one would I buy with my only dollar? And yeah, I don't think the Gold Leader is just, I don't know, compared to these other cards, like looks wise, are you really taking the Gold Leader over these other 5? Looks wise, again, just aesthetic and looks wise. So, oh man, it's where it gets hard, guys. So sorry, please do not get mad at me. It's my personal opinion. For 5th, I gotta give it to, oh man, dude, I'm doing this live, guys. Sorry, this is hard. I gotta give it to the Gear 5 Luffy, man. I'm sorry. Because at this point, there's so many manga Luffys, and although it's the first ever one, it's just that they're gonna make more manga Luffy, so it's gonna overshadow it. And I do love how it has all the gears in the background and all that, but I just think when you compare it to these other 4 grails, there's something unique to it, to each one, which we'll get to. Okay, 4th. In 4th place, I gotta give it to the red manga Luffy. So I think it kind of makes it above the OP05 manga Luffy just because it has a red tint in it. So to me, that's kind of cool, you know, because if you were to look at all these grails, you would be like, wow, this one has a red manga background, you know, compared to the OP09 Luffy, the OP11 Luffy, the OP05 Luffy. This one would kind of stand out more from like a unbiased perspective and from someone who like wouldn't, you know, doesn't own any of the cards and just is looking at it from like an outside point of view. I think this one just kind of looks kind of unique and special with the just having the red manga background. So I'd have to give it to 4th place. In 3rd place, I'm gonna give it to the crew Luffy. The crew Luffy, just having the entire crew in the background, you know, Zoro, Nami, Frankie, Chopper, Brook. And if you see it in person, like these clouds, the edges are actually like rainbow. So, and just having the entire crew, you know, I think it's very cool. It's called a super alt art manga, even though it doesn't really look like a manga, but overall, yeah, amazing, beautiful card. In my personal opinion, I got to give this 3rd place for Luffy pull Grail you could pull. In 2nd place, I got to give it to the gold Luffy. Oops, I'm going to put it there. Yeah, so the gold Luffy, I don't know, in my opinion, it just looks way better than the crew Luffy, than the red manga Luffy, and the OPO5 Luffy, surprisingly. Like, if you see this card in person, it just shines in such a way. It is just so magnificent in person. I don't know, I don't want to glaze this card too hard, but please, pull up a YouTube video, type in OPO 11 gold Luffy pull, and just look at the person when they like move the card. Look at the way it shines, the different angles, the finer details, the minor details. Very beautiful card. I got to give it second place. And just to wrap up the video, in first place, I got to give it to the silver Luffy. So again, I'm biased. This is if all the cards were literally $1 or the same price. No pop did not matter. In my opinion, the silver Luffy is... Every time I go to a card show or I see this card in person, there's something about it, guys. As someone who grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh!, this kind of reminds me of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost Rare, but 100 times better. This gold, oh my god, bro. I hope they never make another silver Luffy like this card ever again. The way the Luffy silver and gold card look, by the way, look way better than the Blackbeard, Shanks, or the Buggy version, hands down. I don't know why they did it like that. I think they purposely did it like that, just to make like the value of these higher in the future, or for people to like want to collect them. And it makes sense, guys. I don't know why, but I think I was in like a mini Pokemon phase when this set came out, because it was like around the same time as Destined Rivals, but I completely overlooked this set at the time. I got it a few months later, but yeah, guys, the Silver Luffy, oh my god, guys, such an amazing card, such a beautiful card. I think this is personally my favorite Grail. Again, I know it's probably worth less than the red manga Luffy, the crew Luffy, the gold Luffy, the OPO5 manga Luffy, but I don't care about the price. I'm talking straight up art, guys. This card looks like it has diamonds like embezzled in it. It looks like it has literal like oh my god, bro. I'm gonna say it. I don't care how any of you guys feel. This card shines brighter than most of your girls, your wives, or some of these most people's wives, girls, diamonds. Like, again, no offense. Sorry, I didn't mean to like... But like, what I meant to really say is like, the way this card shines, bruh, it's brighter than most of these guys, like their wives' diamonds, bruh, than the jewelry they wear. Like, that is insane. How is some random guy's card pull shinier than these guys, like, you know what I mean? Like their girlfriend's jewelry, than their wife's jewelry. Like, just that concept that a trading card can literally look better than a lot of jewelry is just insane. Like, I literally at first thought there was diamonds embezzled, encrusted into the card. So, sorry for rambling. Again, I don't own any of these cards. I'm trying to give you the most unbiased perspective ever that I can. But I'm curious to hear the perspective of someone who owns all these cards, because that would also be an interesting perspective, you know? So, because I think the best, most unbiased perspective you can get from like a question like this is you got to ask like 100 people of people who do not own any of these cards. Ask like 20 Pokemon fans, ask 20 Riftbound fans, ask 20 Magic fans, and what they say will be like a really unbiased perspective of what, like, you know, the common person, trading card enthusiast would think. So overall, this is my tier list on cards just I overall love, art-wise, and if they were all the same price, same population, what I would want. First place, Silver Luffy. Second place, Gold Luffy. Third place, Crew Luffy. Fourth place, Red Manga Luffy. Fifth place, OPO5 Manga Luffy. Sixth place, Gold Leader. And then last, EBO2 Luffy. Again, sorry to any EBO2 manga holders. I still think the card will do very well long term. It's just personally, when you got all these amazing grails, it's hard to compete. When you have such good competition, guys, it's hard to compete sometimes. So overall, guys, this is my Luffy Grail tier list. I probably missed some, let me know. And yeah, that's all for this video, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know, let me know your favorite Luffy Grail, how you would rank it. What's your first? Let me know your top three, first, second, and third, guys. And yeah, let me know what video ideas I should do next, guys, because yeah, I'm just curious what you guys want to see. And yeah, that's all for this one. Please like and subscribe. And hype the video, guys. No one ever hypes my videos. I want to see what it's like. So yeah, other than that, guys, see you guys on the next one. Peace.